So this is day 9 of recording my trades. So this is gold, 1 minute chart, but we actually noticed the trade on the 1 hour chart. So kind of just trying to play into the swing structure a little bit. We got a wick on the previous bottom, so I thought the bottom was in, it's going to push back up, and it did, thank God. Yeah, so on the 1 minute chart, it looks a little bit messier. We kind of had to sit through a little bit of drawdown first. But yeah, $259 profit. So next day now, looking at gold, 2 minute chart. Not going to lie, this trade had me sweating like a blind lesbian in a fish market. I told myself, don't do anything stupid. Do not do anything stupid. You're green on the day already. Just 1 or 2 little trades, get up nicely, and we'll be golden. Perfect. Honestly, you'll find more sense in a bloody asylum than my management of this trade. Took the stop loss off immediately, so we already knew that it was all going to go to pot. Ended up adding into this. Don't know why. Usually you add into good trades. Not this guy. No. I add into the bad ones. This was the biggest loss I've ever actually taken, which is saying something, because I've had some bad ones. This was a $1,100 loss plus change, so there was a bit more than that actually. Yeah, shocking, really bad this one. Looking really just for a continuation of the downtrend, but as usual, sort of bought the bottom of it and ended up selling the top. So when I added into it, I left the stop loss on that, left that stop loss there, and price just went straight up to it, ended up stopping me out, and I had to jump out of my initial entry as well, because I just thought it's just not going to come back. We've already been stopped out. It's gone. Such a big move up though. I just really thought we were looking for a much deeper pullback. At the very least, I was sort of targeting the 100 EMA. It was just a bad trade. It was just wrong. It was just a bad trade. But taking the stop loss, because ultimately there is where I would have been stopped out at. Realistically, almost a $400 loss. I mean, that wouldn't have been too bad. Especially considering we were already up on the day and we took some good ones after it. But yeah, this is just insane. It just kept going and going, and we really should have recognised that was gonna. I think we'd resigned ourselves to defeat on it, and we were just hoping that it was gonna come back. But it's like when it goes to there. I mean, look at that. Look at the state of that green candle. It's just done. So anyway, yeah, big loss. So sticking with gold, got that wick on the previous candle, looking for a continuation to the upside. Got a nice little pop off that, so quite happy with it. $153.80 profit there. So coming off the back of a big loss, that was a nice little don't know what happened there, confidence booster. So moved on to the Nasdaq, was watching this for a little while. Lower lows, lower highs, all that good stuff. Just targeting a continuation of that trend, basically. So we saw a rejection of the 50 EMA and we're just looking to trade it back down. $83 profit, so happy with that. Pushing away from the 21 EMA. Perfect. And sticking with the Nasdaq, 2 minute chart this time, got a bit of a bull flag going on. Again, sort of holding or rejecting away from that 21 EMA, holding the 14 EMA. Yeah, so ideally I would have wanted to have targeted that pivot point, but given the fact that we were still very red on the day, I didn't want to get overexcited or greedy. Took a profit of $88 on this one, so yeah, not too bad, quite happy with that. We're still massively down on the day, but having taken a few good trades after it, it's just a nice little confidence booster. So then these next two I didn't record because I forgot, but this is gold. I bought in just at the EMAs and got out realistically just above them. $63 profit. So in this last one, we were just looking for a rejection on the Nasdaq off of the pivot point, which we did get. This was a $120 profit, taking us to down $356.70 on the day, which sounds bad, but after a really, really big loss, I'm actually quite pleased with that. We took some, I mean, we took 7 trades today and we only lost one of them, so I'll take that as a win, even though we are down.